is Drew Chamberlain. I'm here with Silhouette America. We're here at the booth at CHA 2016. I'm going to show you guys a demonstration of the Curio machine. This is the newest product in our lineup. It was launched last May 2015. But this is it. A lot of people have been curious about the Curio. As you can see, same color, same concept as the Cameo, but it's obviously in a cube shape. Right here, a lot of people are asking us, what's the difference? Why do I want to buy a Cameo versus a Curio or vice versa? Well, the main things that I like to point out is, first off, this Curio and the Cameo can do the exact same things, but this one is a little bit more special, and I'll show you why. The Curio has a dual cartridge, and you can actually put either a blade or a marker or embossing tip, which I'll talk to you a little bit about later. You can do the pen holders. Just the standard practice for our company. You're going to start seeing this type of addition to our machines in the future. With the Curio, you get the machine itself, you get the standard black cutting blade that you're used to seeing in the Cameo, but also you get what I like to call the fine and wide. What that is a fine embossing tool and a wide embossing tool. And what that allows you to do is emboss paper. This is an embossing and debossing machine. And I'm going to show you the demonstration here in a little minute. You get a 6-inch base. Now what this base is, it's kind of like the holder for your cutting surface. It's going to measure by 8.5 by 6-inch cutting surface, or the upgrade, or a lot of people have been referring it to the Corvette upgrade, is the 12-inch base. That's 8.5 inches by 12 inches cutting surface. This is really where the difference is between the Curio and the Cameo, because with the Cameo, as you all are aware, you can do mass productions of products, roll feeders, heat transfers, something that you can continually feed, whereas this one, you do have to cut your material to the dimensions that you desire. So with this base, you also get platforms. Now a lot of people are saying, what platforms, what are these? Not to worry, don't be scared. It's because we literally raised the bar. This is now 5 millimeters higher than the Cameo. The Cameo sits at about 2 millimeters high. This basically means that you can now input or put in thicker material. We do make thicker cardstock, faux leather, things of that nature. So these platforms will help you raise or lower the cutting surface or the embossing surface. So the software is intuitive. By the way, the software on the Curio and the Cameo is the exact same. You just get a little bit more features when you connect your Curio to your machine. And so I'm going to show you a demonstration with the score and emboss. So I already know it's going to tell me to put it at a platform 2. This is a 2 millimeter thick platform. This is our cutting surface, like I said, 8.5 inches by 6 inches. This is our embossing mat. Now it's not sticky, it's more like a silicone base, and it sticks on with friction. And these little clear things that you see, they're just clear teeth. They're nothing special. That's just added measure just to make sure it stays in place. You just kind of weave it through, or you can set it right on top over it so it doesn't move. So I'm going to make sure that I have these lined up with these holes, and simply put them on the indicated clips. These clips come with the Curio. Not to worry, they are and look like they might break, but I've been using it for a while and mine have not broken off. But if they do, you have replacements in the box with the Curio. All right, like that. All right, now one thing I love about this Curio, and a lot of our customers are going to be thrilled about it, is that this is actually on a track system. It has an eye sensor. So when you stick this platform in the machine, as long as this notch here is past this wheelbase, you just press load, unload, and it's gonna keep the tray in. Now I can't pull it out, but if I press the button on the side, then I can move it. This is gonna come into play here in a little bit, and I'm gonna show you why we do that. So when I set the machine, it looks for the sensor, that black little square that you saw in the back, or rectangle. I'm actually going to start the job. I've got in here the blade and the fine embossing tip, just like I told you before. And what this is going to do with the score and emboss is it is actually going to cut the top layer of the paper. It's not going to cut all the way through, but it's going to allow the paper to breathe, so that way when this fine tip tool goes through, it's going to make a great impression, and it's going to look really nice. I've already set up my software. Like I said, it's the exact same as the Cameo, so no need to worry, no need to run to get the software tutorial books or anything like that. So I've already got it prepared, and I'm going to hit send to Silhouette. So now it's going through and registering the markings, and just like you're familiar with the Cameo, it's going to do its job. Now with this embossing mat, it absorbs the sound, so it's more quiet, but if you use this cutting mat, you're going to be used to the same sounds that you were with the Cameo. It's a little bit louder, but to me at least that's comforting, so I know it's doing its job. So like I said before, it's on a trackpad. Why do I care about that? I can actually stop this project, press the load and unload button, take it out. Now a lot of you, don't worry, this is standard. I didn't ruin my project. I'm going to make sure that it's doing what I want it to do. You can see it's barely scoring the machine. Now a lot of you are thinking, Truett, you just ruined your project, you have to start all over. There's no way you're going to get this blade to start exactly where it stopped. That's not true anymore. As long as I, again, put this notch past this wheelbase, press the resume button, and go back to its original point of reset, now it's going to start exactly where it stopped every single time. And once I hit the pause button on the side, now your project can start. My wife and I love this feature because we kind of get impatient. We don't like to look around. We don't like to try to see if it's doing its job underneath. I actually can just pause it, pull it out, look at it myself. So a lot of people are loving that feature. We also sell a couple of tools that are different from the Cameo. I'm going to show you these here. This is our deep cut blade. Now, it's just like it sounds with this black blade. The blade used to extend 1 millimeter outside of the housing of the blade itself. As you can see, it's not very far. But now with this deep cut blade, I can now twist it with my finger, and it now extends 2 millimeters outside of the housing. That means that if you have it on its lowest setting here, this blade will reach to the bottom, as well as if you have it on its highest setting, this blade can cut through thicker material. So that's amazing. This is our deep cut blade, as well as this etching tool. Etching tool is just like it sounds. You can now etch metal. And we also sell our metals. They come in the colors of gold, red, and we also have a black, but we used that yesterday as a demo and we gave it away actually. We did a beautiful butterfly. It can etch any style you want, spiral, grid system, straight lines. It's really impressive. And why you would want to use this is for plaque making, dog tags, things like wedding invitations or announcements that you might have at, say, a reception desk, things of that nature. We also sell, now with this new Curio, things like score and emboss paper. This is the paper that we're using here to do the job. This is kind of a proprietary paper to Silhouette. We're also selling about 15 other new products that will launch with the Cameo, such as glow-in-the-dark heat transfer, neon heat transfer, different vinyls, different faux paper, which is kind of feels and looks like leather. As you can see, the machine is doing its job. It first did the cut, now it's on its fine tool embossing run. And once it's done, we'll have that stop and you guys can take a look to see what it looks like. We're really excited here at Silhouette America about our new machine. The Cameo still remains to be the top selling product, but the Curio is quickly becoming our #1. As well as, if you have time, be sure and check out the video about the mint machine, mint stamp making machine. So this last part is going to do the H for us. All right, now the job is done. I'm going to hit the load unload button so I can take it out. And now we'll kind of bend it so the light hits the paper just right. Let's see, do you see that? Look at that beautiful embossing. The score and emboss made a thin cut on the outer edge of the design with the emboss, and it makes it pop. And that's what we love here at Silhouette, is the projects that make it pop. Thank you guys for watching and have a wonderful day.